Hello, and welcome to episode 614 of Prog Review. And if you haven't read the title description, you just have to imagine it. I'm talking about Gentle Giant's Three Friends. You see what I did? Because I mentioned it in the last one. And I thought, well, I thought the last Prog Review of three-piece suite was a little bit lacking, because it features 3 albums by Gentle Giant, their first, second and third. Gentle Giant, Acquiring the Taste, and Three Friends. See, I can even remember the album titles now. That's how much a fan I am of the Gentle Giant. But no, I thought, it wasn't very. I thought I was a bit of a cock tease yesterday. You want your meat and potatoes, so I thought I'd better deliver. Some meat and potatoes for you. So yeah, Three Friends is the third album by Gentle Giant, released on the 14th of April 1972. Same year as Octopus. Octopus was released later in the year, but then you already know that, because you probably know more about Gentle Giant than I do. So yeah, it's what's good about it? It's only 35 minutes and 24 seconds. Oh, Darren, you're such a wag. Yeah, no, it's a quite short album, and I think that's what gives it a freshness. I think that's what, because it does move along at speed. I don't dwell about it. It's a simple premise. And simple concept, and that's it. It's the concept that there are 3 friends bound by their school days who go off and do different things. Wow, it's not much of a concept. No, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and I like that. And yeah, it talks about the friendship we have, when we're kids, and how I've never kept in touch with any of my childhood friends. Not that I had any. But no, you drift apart and you do different things, and that's what this is all about. It's a very simple concept, but the music moves along at a cracking pace, and so the lyrics, it's very easy to follow. It starts off with the prologue. Now the prologue, it's a shame that old Stevie Wilson did get his hands on that, because the keyboards on that, there's that lead keyboard sound. It's rather grating, but you have this kind of instrumental. It's not totally instrumental, but it's you know what I mean. It starts off with this instrumental piece and the prologue introduction to the 3 friends, as it were. But the keyboard is very very grating, very grating, and makes the old teeth rattle. So you start off with that. That sets the scene. It was a prologue. It would do, wouldn't it? School days. What it's like back at school. Even the titles of the songs are self-explanatory. I like that. Yeah, it's like playing games and eating ice cream and that kind of thing. That's the gist of it. And trying to recreate. It's again nostalgia. It's looking back. There is a nostalgia to it. And then the three friends diverge. They part. The first one is illustrated by the song "Working All Day," which is he's a labourer. He's a builder or toy. He toils. He uses his hands, and he's not happy. But money buys him freedom. But the boss gets all the money. So there's a bit of a socialist message there. It's a bit of a he's a bit of a unionist. There's some dissatisfaction there. And it's more of a straight ahead rock song, Working All Day. It's kind of bluesy. It's fairly straight ahead. Peel the Paint, the guy, painter and decorator. No, I'm joking. He could be an artist, I guess. He's an artist. He's not a painter and decorator. It would be fun if he was, though, wouldn't it? And again, he's made his name painting. And again, I think there's a level of dissatisfaction there. Finally, Mr. Class and Quality. This fella he's a man of the mind, and I guess he's worked, what do you call him, white collar worker. I think there's a reference to white collars and shirts and stuff. And yeah, he's got lots of money and lots of trinkets and things, and I don't know. Is he satisfied? This is the question that's posed. Even though the three friends were happy when they were young, has their respective paths delivered them happiness? That is the crux of the question here. And it's kind of an ambiguous thing. You don't know if they know each other still, or if they ever meet up. There's not really a cliffhanger, but you're just left to wonder: do they still know each other, or are they completely separate? Maybe if they got together again and reminisced about nostalgia, they'd be happy. Maybe friendship is the key to happiness. Maybe that is the overarching thrust of the record. The album finishes with the track Three Friends, which I really like. It's got those kind of big chords. It's almost a bit Genesis-y at the end there, and I quite like the finale. It's stirring, it's rousing stuff. And like I said, with this album, and again, I invoke the ire and wrath of Gentle Giant's fans. You get a sense of there being movement in this. You're moving forward. There is a feeling of progression, not progressive progression, that you are heading towards something, and it resolves itself with the Three Friends piece at the end. You feel like you've gone on a journey. It feels like A to B to C to D, whatever. So for me, I think it's their best album. Not because it's short. I was joking, but I think again, this is just me. I think it's as a concept, it works. It holds up. The messages there are all good. Musically, I'm still a little. It's fiddly. I'm going to keep saying fiddly music, isn't it? But I like the bit Three Friends. I like the big chords and it's rather grandiose and stirring, and I like that ending. I like that resolution to the album. So yeah, it proves to you you don't need to make a double album to make a good concept album. It shows that you don't need even a massive concept. You don't need to read about Yogi Bear, whatever John Anderson did, or that one. There's a picnic baskets, boo boo. I just did it just to do my Yogi Bear impression. So you come here for the reviews, get a Yogi Bear impression. You don't get that with other reviewers, do you? You don't get that with other reviewers. Come on. Don't forget, you can support me at patreon.com/lock. Give me all your money, and you get more Yogi Bear impressions. But I digress. And so yeah, I feel it's a much more complete work, and it proves that, like I said, you don't need a big concept. It doesn't need to be a double album, and it tootles along at a fine pace, and I like that. They don't hang around. Sometimes it's nice when a band just delivers the goods, and in this album they deliver the goods. And like I said, even though some of it, some of the music I'm not a fan of, I feel satisfied by it at the end. And so because of that, I'm going to give this 4 Three Friends out of 5. That's 4 Three Friends out of 5. Hey, that was good, wasn't it? I bet you like. I'm hoping I've got all the Gentle Giant fans on side now. They say that Darren, not bad. He might have slagged off the other albums, but this one, he enjoyed it. He's not all bad. Probably not, because it doesn't work like that with fandom, does it? So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, do check out Gentle Giant's Three Friends album. It is it's a good listen. I enjoyed it, and again, hearing it on the 3-piece suite compilation, whatever you want to call it. Again, you got the surround sound mixes, but also the new stereo mixes. Again, I did compare it because I've got this on MP3 because it was on eMusic once. And I compared this with the stereo, and yeah, he's moved bits around. It's more open. It's more open than the stereo mixes, so I can judge that now. And also you get the flat transfers with that. Just to repeat myself. So yeah, do check it out. That's it. My name's been Darren Locke. You'll have to imagine that I'm holding... I'll put it in. 3 friends from Gentle Giant. And that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to engage. We need engagement for the Google algorithm feeds. Nay, it feasts on engagement. And on that, there's only one thing left to say, and that is prog on, boo boo.